Hey guys, today's video is going to be about how you can control the oil on your face. I've had oily skin forever. I've had to deal with it, that and acne, and I've found a lot of ways to make it more controllable. I hope that you find out a lot of information on this video. If you have any tips that I did not share, please let me know because I'm always looking for new ones. But I hope that you find this informative and find some great new ways to control your skin. My first tip is for whenever you go to sleep and when you wake up. Now, I suggest that at night you use a cleanser that's going to have some salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide in it. This is, of course, good for acne, but it's also going to dry up your skin a little bit. And after you wash your face at night, I always use a thing called Sea Breeze. It's this astringent. I love it, and it pretty much eliminates all oil from your face. I also use this in the morning, and what it does is like you put it on your skin, and it's kind of like it takes off anything that you put on the night before. So if you use a moisturizer or any kind of acne treatment, it's going to take that off and pretty much give you a really clean slate to put your makeup on. There's going to be no oil. It's going to take it completely off, and your skin's going to be perfectly dry, not in a bad way, just, really clean feeling. It's going to smell good on your skin, and it's going to help your acne. So I suggest you use that in the morning because it's going to go ahead and get everything off your face, all the oil, so you're not starting with any oil when you put on your makeup. My next tip is something that I am very surprised that I have not seen more talked about on the internet, on YouTube, for acne people. A lot of people use liquid concealer and liquid makeup, okay? I don't use that on my oily skin. It just does not work. It doesn't set well, and it doesn't go good with the oil. So I have been using compact makeup for years and years and years, and it's so much better on oily skin. I don't know why anyone has never said anything about this before, but I'm going to. This stuff is so creamy and not liquidy. It's not oily, and it's gonna set so much well on oily skin. I mean, try it. You're gonna love it, I promise. Now, if you have acne, this is really good for coverage. This is CoverGirl's Aqua Smooth. I've used it forever. I have never changed. But it's good for acne because it's a medium to high coverage. It's pretty much going to cover almost everything on your face. But again, it's going to be very, very not oily. There's not going to be any. I've also tried this Revlon Photo Ready Compact. It's kind of like a light to medium coverage. I don't like it as much because it's so light, but it's a tiny bit more oily, but it's still a lot less oily than liquid makeups. I've tried so many different brands of liquid makeups, and I cannot find one that I really like for oily skin. It just doesn't work, and at the end of the day, you're going to have a lot more oil than you would have had if you use a compact. So go out and try it. Just see, because obviously it's thicker. It comes in a compact. It doesn't, it doesn't run all over the place. So it's going to be thicker. It's going to go on nice on oily skin. Try it. Let me know if you like it. That's what I use every single day. My third tip on controlling your oil is going to be on how you set your makeup. Now, for a long time, I used this Almay loose powder, Nearly Naked. It's really good for oil. I carry it around with me all day, and it's really awesome. I do like this powder. Recently, I noticed that it kind of was a little darker than my skin shade. It kind of changed the color of my makeup after I put it on. So I started using this little pressed powder. I really like this stuff also, but I think that probably this powder is going to be better for oil because it's kind of more. It's going to put more on your face when you put it on there. But a really important thing to know is the way that you put on your powder is going to help that oil more or less. So I learned from this awesome YouTube channel called Goss Makeup Artist. Will link him up here. He taught me that when you put on powder, you don't need to put on your makeup and then go straight to brushing all over your face, because that's going to move around that foundation you just put on because it's not dry. That's why we're setting it. So you're going to move it around as you're sweeping that brush across your face. So what he says to do, and I started doing this and I love it, is to take the little pad that usually comes with makeup and rub it on there or put it in your powder, your loose powder, and dab it on your face. Press it into your skin. This is going to put it into that makeup, not just kind of set it on top, but it's going to put it into it and set it in there. And then after you do this all over your face, then you're going to take your makeup brush and go back. And you're kind of going to tap off the excess, but you can always get a little bit more and kind of buff it around, even it out, but you're also going to knock off that extra stuff. So when you press it in, I promise you it's really going to help that oil because it's going to stick with it more. It's not just going to be sitting there on top. You're going to really put it in your skin so that you're not going to get as much oil. Try that. I love that tip. I don't know why I never thought of that before, but it's completely true. Try it out. My fourth tip on control your oil is going to be what you do during the day. Because, whenever you're out during the day, your makeup is going to get a little bit oily just because you're outside in the sun, you're getting a little sweaty, so you're going to get some more oil on your face. All of us oily people have that problem, of course. So what I started doing was carrying some powder in my purse and carrying a little brush in my purse. Now what I got is the Eco Tools little thing, and it's really cool because I used to carry a brush around that didn't have a little protector thingy on it, and it would get messed up. So this little thing comes like this, and you unscrew it, and there you go. You have a little brush that's perfect for getting your makeup and just kind of buffing it out and put it on your face. You got really quick in the bathroom or in your car, anything like that. Even when I was in high school, I'd go to the bathroom and I would do that once or twice a day. I would do that, and it works really well. So keep that with you because your skin's just not getting perfect all day. You've got to blot. Now the second thing that I recommend keeping with you is if you've ever seen these oil pads that they sell at Walgreens or Walmart. They're little oil blotting sheets that are about that big. They're usually blue. I don't have any with me right now, but I will show you a picture really quick. And you're going to take those and blot them all over your face. Now it's not going to take off much of your makeup at all. I've used them before. I used to keep them. But it's going to take off most of that oil. They're really cool. I think they're I don't know what they're made of, but it's really neat material. And it's going to take all the oil off, and you're going to be able to see it on that pad. So you'll see how much you've taken off, and your skin definitely feels drier. It's going to feel a lot better. So keep those things in your purse because there's no way to eliminate oil completely, so we have to do what we can to make it better. Now the last way that I know to eliminate your oil or to make it better is going to be through medication. Now this is going to be if you have acne, and you've heard of Accutane, you've heard of spironolactone on my channel. So these are some of my suggestions. Accutane, if you get on it for your acne, it's going to make your skin really dry for those 4 or 5 months that you're on it. But afterwards, your oil will stay away for months. I didn't have hardly any oil, but in a good way, not in a really dry way, for probably 4 months at least. And when it came back, it was a lot less. I'm on spironolactone right now, and I think that it does help to decrease your oil some. Not a ton, but I don't think it's my Accutane still decreasing my oil because I've been off of that for about a year now, so I don't think it would do that anymore. So I think the spironolactone is helping a little bit. So I went from having kind of a medium to high amount of oil, and now I've got a very mild, slow to medium amount of oil. So yes, I think that is because of my medication. You should talk to your doctor about that because I do not know if spironolactone will help with that. But I have seen a difference in the way that my oil is when I'm on it. So talk to your doctor and see if there's anything that you can do with medication to help your oil out, because they may have something that I don't know about.